Welcome back to the Malted Man Cave. I'm Keith.
I'm Dave.
I'm Jake.
Tonight we have a newbie down in the Malted Man Cave. Our token Irishman is down here. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day. We just got out from going to the Dublin pub.
We just met him and we locked him in the car and we brought him here.
We brought Jesse. He is our token Irishman.
He's gonna give us his gold.
Tonight we're reviewing Jameson. All right, so we're back, and tonight we are going to be doing Jameson in honor of St. Patrick's Day. So Jake, our token Irishman, brought this to the party. Tell us a little bit about Jameson.
All right. Something that you might all not know.
I love it.
He's on air!
Oh, you can spike with me Irish accent for you, boy.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about the Irish.
We want to know it's the periwinkle blue.
I was fortunate enough to go to Dublin and go through the Irish distillery of Jameson's whiskey. And Jameson is actually the world's first Irish whiskey. And Jameson is actually Scottish.
See? All roads lead back to Scotland. Will you pour it for us since it's yours, my friend?
I will.
I wonder if that's because that's the...
You actually
Was Scotland...
you have some
Yeah, I have some left. Was Scotland the first as people are migrating?
Nope. Actually,
settling?
Actually, the legend and the history actually said that it came from Ireland first through monks, and then it spread to Scotland. But then I know it's weird because you would think you think from east to west, but actually went from west to east.
So, wouldn't that mean that Jameson isn't the first?
What do you mean?
Well, if Jameson is a Scottish guy,
That means he
was
We're just
creating
talking about
that-
like the first official, like obviously.
Who was that monk?
There's some dude like in his house with a pot still, I'm sure, that made whiskey.
it was probably Leaf. It was probably Leaf.
There's lots
Erikson.
of like illegal whiskey makers that aren't
Isn't that
officially
the
on
dude
the
that
record.
discovered America?
Who?
Leaf Erikson.
one of the
The Viking?
One of the few.
Yeah.
Was it Greenland or Iceland that he found?
Yes.
Do you guys believe that they always say that the Vikings actually went to Minnesota? Do you think that's true?
They have like rune stones out there?
I mean,
Like,
eventually, I'm sure they got there, but that wasn't
they,
their first stop.
they have like runes there, don't they?
I don't know.
Somebody else. Yeah, they have.
Cheers, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. All right, Jake, what do you got on the nose, my friend?
We've had a little Guinness tonight.
Yeah, we went out this evening, the three of us. We
This
had
is
a little
not our
fun.
first drink of the
Yeah,
evening.
it is not our first drink of the evening.
I got light fruit, pear, and apple.
Definitely orchard fruits for sure. So again, like you said, I get unripe banana, unripe apples, like light orchard fruits.
I had cinnamon applesauce was my kind of take on it. It was, so the cinnamon's there, and definitely orchard, what you were saying, pear and apple, running over those pears, man. Chopping them up with the lawnmower.
I get a little unmalted barley. Actually, I'm not sure. I know like Redbreast and a lot of different Irish whiskey has a proportion of unmalted barley as opposed to malted barley. I can't remember. Does Jameson have any unmalted barley? Do we know? We are unprepared. We're going to put it right there.
There it is. Hey, we do it all the time.
So whether there's unmalted barley or not, I get a little. I smell a little unmalted barley.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
You know what's something weird? So, and this may be in my mind, and I don't know if it's because I had Springbank last night, but there is something Springbankish about this. And so there's a thing in rum called Dunder.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a funky note to it, and I get that on the nose with Jameson.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... I put new car smell.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's the fruitiness and the vanilla, and then...
There's a little vanilla
for sure.
A little like then, frosting or white chocolate.
Jake, you said while we were doing our nosings, Jake's like, "Does anybody smell any chocolate?" Definitely chocolate.
Definitely
for
chocolate.
me on the nose.
Dark? Because I get. All right, Jake. What do you get on the palate, buddy?
I get kind of a sweet, spicy taste to me, and hints of chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chocolate's definitely there.
For me, it's white chocolate.
It's not white chocolate.
No.
You don't think it's?
We've
white?
decided this off camera.
I think it's white chocolate.
2 versus 1. It's chocolate. Maybe
win.
dark chocolate, right?
Yeah.
It's
dark-
white chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not white.
No.
White
I like my chocolate like a...
White guys got to be racist.
Hey, we're talking about chocolate here.
What do you get?
White chocolate's actually not chocolate.
So, speaking of chocolate, browned, I was just... Hallie and I were learning about how to make cookies, delicious cookies. And if you take the butter...
Delicious cookies.
Delicious cookies! And if you brown the butter first on the stove and then you put it back into the refrigerator and let it get solid again, and then you put it back into the mix and mix it back up, it's delicious.
Huh.
So, and then, so paired with that, so butter, butter along with the vanilla, the burned vanilla,
Definitely
buttery.
vanilla.
Sugar cookies is on there for me.
I got sugar cookies, absolutely.
And then I put oaky apple butter. Have you ever had apple butter? Where you
love
just slime it?
apple
Oh
butter.
my
Apple
goodness.
butter.
Love it. Down in
So-
Gatlinburg, we have all those places that have like apple butter.
So this reminds me of one of those shops in a Gatlinburg, like on oaky apple butter.
So,
Anyways,
Yeah.
for me, I get white chocolate.
white chocolate.
You racist. I get white chocolate, a little bit of like Applejack cereal. So like there's the apple light orchard fruits. And for me
Definitely
there's
apple
like
across the board.
Yeah, there's like a cereal kind of note, malted barley, so it's like kind of Applejack cereal. Unripe bananas again.
You're right on with the unripe bananas. Very.
Slightest bit, like it's really faint, like cinnamon, nutmeg.
Unripe bananas.
That's
Good
spice.
for good for constipation.
I don't know
Tell
about
us.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you
I'm pretty
struggle
sure.
with- Do you struggle with
No,
constipation?
but kids.
that. Yeah, to each their own.
Kids. I'm pretty sure it's
I'm having flashbacks of like taking like the thermometer and putting it in my son's butt when he's constipated to get it out. Had that with some Jameson.
What are you?
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
What are you doing with your kids?
Hey, what's wrong with you?
You guys don't do that when they're constipated to
That's
break
not-
it up so
that's
they
not-
can poop.
Oh, dude, we do anything to get it to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
You've done that, right?
Suppositories.
Yeah, everybody's done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not some creep.
No. It is a little creepy when you do it, though.
When I say it on camera.
when you talk about
oh,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
It takes the thermometer.
it puts the lotion on the skin.
Where he gets the hose again.
It puts
So-
the lotion on the thermometer.
Jameson.
It puts the lotion.
Back to the Jameson.
All right,
Yeah.
to the Jameson.
Yeah.
All right.
It's derailed.
It's pretty good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Finish. How would you say? Is it short, medium, long? What kind of notes do you get different than maybe on the palate or the nose?
For me, it's a short, sweet kind of finish.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah.
What about you?
A lot of the sweetness stays. A lot of it's the sweetness and like after you drink some apple juice, like a juicy aftertaste, definitely. But I think it feels short because it's very pleasant, and it's one of those where you'd like it to stay around for a little longer. And maybe if it was a higher ABV,
Yeah.
it would stay around a little longer. But it's very fleeting, so that's what makes it feel short.
So it's definitely, it's not long. It's short to medium.
Yeah.
But you get all the unripe bananas, a little bit of cinnamon, nutmeg, white chocolate, Applejack cereal. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, Jameson's not an expensive whiskey, and this is better than I remembered it being, to be honest with you.
I just spilled a little bit on my hand. And you caught me.
On camera.
It's an Irish miracle. It's a St. Patrick's Day miracle.
This is not our first drink this evening.
Oh.
We are celebrating St. Patrick's Day down here in the mall.
I'm covered in Jameson. I'm going to be driving home.
So,
No, officer. This is the first drink of the night.
So, at the end of the night, what would you guys rate Jameson? 1 to 100.
so I'll go first.
I'll go first.
Oh, yeah.
I'll set the bar. I'll set the bar as the Irish. All right.
Top of the bar, I'll tell you.
Yes. I would rate Jameson at about 74, 75.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's a good score.
yeah. That's where I was about 76-ish.
Yeah.
Now I know that seems kind of low for us, but
That's
a lot
good.
of times we review like $200 bottle of whiskey is like stuff that like is my favorite. We haven't done a whole lot of like lower shelf
A lot of
stuff.
higher ABV.
Yeah, higher ABV, non-chill filter. So for a 40% ABV, fairly cheap, affordable whiskey, this is pretty good. 76 out of 100 for me. What about you?
So earlier I was asking them about what their last memories of Jameson was, and for me, it's a really good memory. It's a memory of summer and with my family and a older couple next door when we're on vacation every summer. And every summer I can count on going next door, and I barely know their names, but they're like family. And I don't know where all the Jameson comes from.
It just appears.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount, and I hope she's alive. This
To her.
to her.
Whatever her name is.
I hope it's
Is she
another-
Irish?
Apparently,
She's got to be.
She is after all that Jameson.
Yeah, but she's so old and she drinks so much, and she drinks me under the table. So to her, to St. Patrick's Day, to this, and I'm gonna give it an 81.
81 out of 100.
All right.
All right, guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Thank you guys for hanging out. Please like, subscribe. Tell us your guys' favorite memories of St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Or favorite things that you guys do, or favorite, like, traditions that you guys do. Thank you guys, as always, for joining, and